Okay, the chair will call to order tonight's regular meeting of Board of Education, January 22nd, 2019. Roll call, please.
Mr. Armstrong.
Here.
Mrs. Charlton.
Here.
Mrs. Coyle. Here. Mr. Price.
Here.
Mr. Rudy.
Here.
Mr. Strohmeyer. Ms. Wilson. Thank you.
We can stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item on the agenda was supposed to be student recognition, but we have postponed that to the next meeting due to the winter weather advisory. So we will hold that next board meeting, February 12th at 6:30 here at approval of minutes. The chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes for the January 8th, 2019 regular meeting of the Board of Education representatives.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the closed session of the January 8th, 2019 regular meeting of the Board of Education.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Are there any public comments? We will move on to the consent agenda. There are no personnel recommendations. The chair will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented. Taking on personnel recommendations. 2, disposal of equipment. 3, approval of school request. 4, approval of board travel expenses. 5, approval of the January 2019 expenditure report. And 6, ratification of December 2018 regular payroll.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Coyle.
Yes.
Mr. Price.
Yes.
Mr. Rudy.
Yes.
Ms. Wilson.
Yes.
Mr. Armstrong.
Yes.
Mrs. Charlton.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion carried. Okay, so the first item for discussion is presentation of monthly financial statements.
The December 31st financial statements are presented for your review. During the month of December, the district received $169,000 from the state. And we received $24,887 of that was FY18 payments. There are $495,000 of fiscal year 19 payments vouchered so far and not released. We did receive another installment of the tax levy in the amount of $194,000. So total property taxes for the 2017 tax levy are $23.5 million, which represents a 99.81% collection rate. We have about $44,000 of uncollected tax revenue this year. Last year we collected 99.74%, and then the prior year 99.49% of the tax levy. In the Ed Fund, there are $187,000 of fiscal year 19 payments that are vouchered but have not been paid at this time. And in the Transportation Fund, there are $307,000 of fiscal year 19 payments, and that represents the first and second quarter payments that are due to the district. That's been typical over the last several years. As far as expenditures go, expenditures in the Ed Fund are slightly higher than prior year averages. In the O&M Fund, we're 43.24% spent to date, and we were 40.57% spent to date at this time last year. And then the Transportation Fund expenditures are comparable to the prior years. And again, it just depends on the timing of receipt of invoices from our transportation vendors. And then we have $18.7 million invested at the current, as of December 31st. And those activity funds and fund balances are attached. Does anybody have questions? No. Okay, the next item on the
agenda is 2019-2020 school calendar. We are removing that at this time. The committee still has a couple things to finalize before it's brought to the board. The next item is the policy first reading.
The policy committee met prior to this evening's meeting and reviewed all the recommended policy changes from press. And there were no real concerns with any of the recommendations. And so right now, the policy committee is recommending that the board in turn review those policies. They're included in the board book. And then at our next board meeting on February 12th, we'll again have the policies presented and for adoption by the board. So between now and the 12th, if the board could look at those policies, if you have any questions, please let me know, and then we can discuss those at the February 12th prior to approval.
Okay, any questions? Okay, the next item is kindergarten first grade update. Again, this is something we are going to pull and discuss at our next board meeting, especially since there were additional administrative staff that will be here for that. And again, because of the winter weather, we will do that again at the next meeting. Same thing with the next topic, ESSA, Every Student Succeed Act presentation. That again will be done at the February 12th meeting. Action item, so we're taking that. So then the action item for the school calendar is also taken on. And then the next one, Kim, did you want to talk about that one?
So that's the resolution to have Friends of Gravelet intervene on our behalf for property tax appeal board. They have been doing this since before I started, so for more than the past 9 years. And this, we just have to approve this every so often so that they have authorization to do that on our behalf.
Any questions? The chair will entertain a motion to approve the resolution authorize Forensic PC to intervene in assessment appeals at the Property Tax Appeal Board on behalf of the district as presented. So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Price?
Yes.
Mr. Rudy?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Armstrong?
Yes.
Mrs. Coyle?
Yes.
Mrs. Charlton?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item, superintendent's report.
A couple items within my report. Even though we're only in January, we're already planning for the next school year. And so registration for Community Unit School District 201 incoming kindergarten students for the 2019-2020 school year will take place at both Manning Elementary and Miller Elementary, beginning Tuesday, March 5th through Friday, March 8th, and Monday, March 11th, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and then again at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on each of those dates. Just a reminder to our community, both schools, we do offer all-day kindergarten, and we also have a bilingual kindergarten that is housed at Miller Elementary. So those are options for Manning families. That's an option for Manning's families as well. State law requires a child to be 5 years of age on or before September 1st, 2019. And parents, you need to have a notarized copy of a child's birth certificate with the embossed seal. There are 2 addresses provided in our board book that tell you in Cook County and in Page County where you can get the birth certificates if you need those. If those dates or times do not work for a family, please contact the school office and they will be happy to set up a time either earlier today or later in the evening for families if that's more convenient. But again, the registration for incoming kindergarten students for the 2019-2020 school year will be taking place Tuesday, March 5th through Friday, March 8th, and then on Monday, March 11th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. at both Miller and Manning. And then under communications, we did have a joint committee meeting on Tuesday, January 15th, and we had several of our committees meet. The Finance and Facilities Committee reviewed a little bit of the 5-year capital development plan and discussed the 10-year life safety plan. Both of those plans will be presented to the board for discussion, and then the committee will meet again to kind of review the board's discussion in those 2 reports in detail. The Climate Committee discuss the 5 essential survey for each school results, and then set goals for current response rates. And we want to remind our school families that the 5 essentials survey is available for families to take, and we encourage you to do so. The strategic plan committee fine-tuned a drafted plan that will share with the admin team for additional input and will be brought to the board in the spring for their review and approval. The VPAC committee, they reviewed their activities to date and what they're planning for the remainder of the year, and the committee discussed the transition for dual language program as the program grows and moves to the junior high. The PR committee reviewed the real estate fair that took place in the fall, and then the committee discussed different ways to get positive news out about the district, and the committee will be surveying stakeholders to determine the different social media platforms parents, students, and community members are using to be more effective in their communication. And then finally, the wellness committee met and discussed how to increase their membership and goals for the upcoming year. The committee is looking at activities at the schools to increase student physical activity and increase awareness about healthy eating. And that's my report.
Are there any board reports?
I just wanted to mention that not this Friday, but the Friday following, February 1st, is the District 201 Multicultural Night. So that is an event that is hosted by the district and is at Westmont Junior High. It's open to all students of the district and members of the community. So it's just a way to celebrate diversity within our district. So just welcome everyone to come out to that and enjoy a fun night.
Okay, anything else? Are there any public comments? All right, then the future meeting and events, there's a preschool screening on February 7th, and that is by appointment only. Contact the district for that information. And then the next school board meeting is February 12th. That one will be here at the high school at 6:30, and that will also be the student recognition evening. The chair will entertain a motion to enter closed session for the purpose of discussing personnel issues, student discipline, and the superintendent's goals update.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Mr. Rudy?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson? Yes. Wilson? Okay. Mr. Armstrong?
Yes.
Mrs. Coyle?
Yes.
Mr. Price?
Yes.
Mrs. Charlton?
Yes.
Thank you.
And there will not be a vote as we close. Thank you.